What's up YouTube, Webberz05 here, coming at you today with a requested video from my good friend Dark84, who stated on one of my previous Q&As he would like to see some Smite content. So basically he just wanted to see like what the game is about and how you play. And I also asked him if there was any specific gods he wanted to see me use, and he stated he would like me to use Zeus. So I've never actually played as Zeus, so I need to set him up first. So before we get into any games, let's set up Zeus. Okay. So in the gods menu, Zeus is a mage. I could go through all the gods, but since they're alphabetized and Zeus starts with a Z, I'd be scrolling through a lot of pages, so I'll just go into his individual category, which is mage. Select it. There he is. All your unlocked ones automatically go to the front. Zeus. Okay, so back. Okay, so let's take a look at how Zeus works. Abilities. Chain lightning. Zeus fires a bolt of lightning arcs between enemies doing. Okay. Age assault, throws a shield forward, dealing damage. Enemies. And Zeus may target it with basic attacks. Okay, so the Aegis assault sets up the chain lightning. Detonate charge, detonate any charge. Okay, so you basically go Aegis Assault, Chain Lightning, Aegis Assault to set it up, Chain Lightning to hit multiple enemies near the shield and set up a charge, and then Detonate Charge to detonate it, which would then subsequently deal the massive amounts of damage for killing. And then Lightning Storm, which just hits massive hit into the air, hit into a circle of the area and applies everything to the charge, which would detonate. Okay, so I think I've pretty much figured out the basic playstyle of Zeus. Stats. Not bad. Ooh, pretty good. Ooh, awards. What awards can I get? Each god has its own rewards and award system that you can get because of their individual abilities. So what Zeus is. Watch it bounce. As Zeus, kill an enemy god on the 4th bounce of chain lightning. Okay. Detonate. As Zeus, kill 3 or more gods at once who have 3 charges on them with detonate. Bit difficult. A bit of the lore about Zeus. I know quite a bit about Zeus because I'm a huge fan of the Percy Jackson series. History. I've got no history because I've done nothing with Zeus. Okay, the important bit. Ability builder. So during gameplay, you can either unlock abilities normally by just choosing which one you want as you progress in levels. I tend to like to just set it up automatically so I don't have to think about it. Now naturally guys, I have no experience with Zeus, so I have no idea what the best way to do this is, so I've just looked up a build online to figure it out. Okay, so it goes, so I'll go Chain Lightning, Aegis Assault, then Double Detonate Charge, then Lightning Storm. Since your 4th move is always your ultimate, and your ultimate can only be unlocked every 5 levels. So typically, guys, when you're doing this, you always use the 5th-ish spot to do your ultimate as soon as it becomes available. Okay, so after that, a bit more detonate charge. Then chain lightning. Level 9, we'll do another lightning storm. Finish off the detonate charge. Then 11, 12, chain lightning being the primary attack. Oh, 13, we can get another lightning storm. 15, 14, blast of chain lightning. Aegis Assault, because it's not really a huge deal. Lightning storm, Aegis Assault, and lightning storm. And yes, save this build. And then item builder. Okay, so guys, when playing as Smite, you always have items that you can use to upgrade your character throughout the game, throughout playing, which naturally changes what you'll be able to be done throughout the game. So typically, you always have a starter item. This is a small thing. This is a cheap item that you typically use that will be upgraded later to help you out. So again guys, I'm just basing this off a build I've found online, and for this one it recommends Sands of Time. it recommends the Sands of Time as a starting item, which gives magical power and a cooldown. Magical power, MPF, which is magic power per second, and cooldown reduction, which reduces the time between you can using each attack, which can then be upgraded at level 20 to sort of things depending on which one I want. Knowing me and my playstyle, I'll probably go for the Pendulum of Ages. So I'll throw that in as my start. That's my start. Now onto my core. Which will be my damage dealer. Based on what I see. Let's see, so Zeus is... So I'll go... Yep, so this recommends the Book of Thoth, which increases my magical power, which increases my mana per stacks. What's the next one? So essentially what I can see, guys, in this build, it looks like it's primarily magical power that Zeus wants. So I'll do Divine Ruin, that's always good. For more power, I'll go for Kronos' Pendant, which also gives a cooldown reduction as well, which is always useful. And last thing it recommends is the Soul Reaver, once I locate that. Big purple book. There it is. And since two of my items use the spellbook to unlock, I will put the spellbook in my starting items just to help myself out a bit. Okay. Relics. What should I go? Purification beads is always a nice safe relic to use. So it's the Aegis Amulet, particularly since I'm new. So I'll do... Consumables, so this is things like potions. I don't always use these, but again, I'm just basing this on the build I've checked. I might not necessarily use them, so it's a healing potion, and what's the other one it's got on here? A multi-potion. Restores health and mana over time. Yep, not bad, that'll do. Okay, so that should be good. Save that. Okay, so that's Zeus set up. And let's go into a game. So guys, when you start off in Smite, there are essentially 4 game modes. One is Arena, which is the standard way of playing. Joust, which is another way of playing. And Conquest, which are also another ways. And then the 4th one typically rotates every few weeks. Currently it's on Assault, which is kind of similar to Arena, but on a smaller map. Sort of. Upon initial start of the game, the only thing you'll have unlocked is Arena. You can get, and then you unlock the other modes after, I believe it's once you reach a combination of a certain level and you've got a certain mastery level on a certain number of gods. So, for the moment, we'll just go into Arena. Now, this is going to take a bit of a while for me to actually get into a match, so for the moment, guys, I will pause here and come back once we are about to start a match.